anybody's mind.
And I understand, and I'm going to say this again, that a person is innocent
Until
proven guilty. So we're going to make sure that's very clear for the folks that are watching. And I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but when I started hearing the facts about the show and when I saw the pictures, what grown 50-some-year-old man sends another man pictures of him in a bathroom?
Gay.
You know, that's gay.
Yeah.
And I don't care. You know, people always say you don't have all the facts, but there's certain things that,
I mean,
that a man just doesn't do.
In a muscle shirt?
Yeah. And in a lot
That's
of times,
an eyebrow raiser right there.
Yeah,
it like,
question mark.
And then when I look at him sometimes, even on television, in the pulpit with the muscle shirts, I'm not knocking anybody, but that looks gay.
Gay,
it do.
Yeah, that looks gay.
So, imagine me taking a picture of a muscle shirt and I'm sending it to a chick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to any one of my friends that are not, you know, in the lifestyle. I wouldn't.
I mean, you wear a muscle shirt.
You'd be sending a different message.
Another man.
Yeah. So, you know, and once again, I'm just saying that I know that we don't have all the facts, but certain things, you know.
It raised question marks.
It just raised an eyebrow because, you know, it's gay.
Yeah. And that's, you know, that's just all I can say. All right, now, you know, we're getting down to the, I want to start getting some questions from the audience. But before we do that, what I want to close with us talking about is there anything else that you want to tell the public about your life, about your struggle, about being gay? The floor is open to you.
I'm gay and I'm proud. That's it. It's up there on the billboard. That's it, you know.
Okay.
I'm gay. I like it.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
be loving it.
I mean, to anybody who wants to come out, you know, just do what you gotta do. You know, make yourself happy. Don't make nobody else happy.
All right, well, I'm ready. I know people have questions, so I hope that you guys are ready to answer some questions.
I would like to tell the parents of the children, you know, that are coming up, if you have a child, you know, that decides they want to do the alternative lifestyle, let them be themselves. Don't take away, you know, from what they are or what they're trying to become. You know, don't make them well dressed if they don't want to wear a dress. That's going to take away from, you know, the character that they're trying to pull, you know, as bringing themselves up. If he wants to get green contacts in his eyes instead of black or brown, let them get it. Let them be themselves. Don't make them put on a dress or make them wear pants. If they want to switch, you know, let them be themselves.
I agree with that. That's good information. So you're saying pretty much the basics. Love your children unconditionally. But one other thing before we move on. I've been seeing a lot of marriages. Lately in the news, there's a whole lot of married men that are coming out and saying they're gay. How come the wives don't understand this? How does a wife not know that her husband likes boys? That's what I don't understand.
Because she's slow and
she's in denial.
Okay. Yeah, in denial.
She's in denial. And then you got also the man's playing, you know, being a great actor. You know what I'm saying?
Terry McMillan. You remember Waiting to Exhale? When I look at him, I mean, it's like, it's like he just looks like.
How could you not have seen it after all these years?
But she's angry. But I mean, I'm just noticing that. I'm just trying to figure out if there's something that a woman should be looking out for.
You can't look. I mean, there's signals, but at the same time, you don't know until they be truthful with you. With any relationship, truthful, trust, communication. And if you're not being truthful to your mate, saying this is what I like and this is what I like to do, then of course you're going to be mad when the truth comes out, because everything cannot hide in the dark forever.
I agree.
But you can check them out along the way too.
I mean, but you know you're in love with that person, so you're going to keep ignoring those signals.
Yeah, because that's not what you.
That's the same thing with cheating. You know somebody's cheating, but in your back in your mind, you know, like I know they cheating, but your heart is like, just go with it, go with it.
But you got to love yourself. I think that's the key. You know, I think that, of course that's another show, but you know, when the writing's on the wall, then, you know what I'm saying.
They just be trying to ignore it.
All right, we're going to get to our questions part of the show.
Hi, my name is Shantae, and I have a question for both Harry and Zoe. My question is, at what point in your life, what was the turning point in which you wanted to just say, enough, I'm gay? Was there anybody that influenced that behavior, or is it something that you just wanted to just come out and do?
Well, what made me, you know, decide that I had enough was because, you know, I got tired of, you know, having to deal with people in society, you know, saying, oh, well, maybe you need to get with a man, you know, maybe your life would go better for you. And, you know, I tried that, you know, and that didn't work out for me. So I decided to go with something that was going to be beneficial for me and not society, something that I would like, because I knew you know, with dealing with men, and nothing against it. I just wasn't happy. Just there's no satisfaction anyway, at all.
And for me, I mean, I had people talking behind my back, rumors, so many question marks. You have your family. It just causes unnecessary drama. So I say, let's kill two birds with one stone. Let me tell the truth, and let things go back to normal. So I decided to come out on my own, and it made things easier.
Okay. Next question that I have. Can you say that self-esteem plays a major part in being homosexual?
Yes. I mean, you have to be confident in yourself. You have to, you know, be comfortable with yourself to come out. You have to be a strong person, because it's not going to be easy in the beginning. You know, people going to look at you differently. You know, it's just like when you could be, say, you're a big person, people look at you differently, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. You just have to be very strong and just have a good backbone and be ready to take some of the stuff that comes your way, good or bad.
Yeah, I agree with him. If you don't have that self-confidence, you know, how can you uphold, you know, what you believe in or what you stand for or how you live? You know, you can't uphold that if you don't have any self-confidence or self-esteem. You know.
But will low self-esteem turn you into that direction?
Nah.
No.
If it does, then that's just a very weak person. You know, it's like, nah, that would be a very weak person.
Yeah, I agree.
Send them my way if they got some money.
All right, that's a good question. Woo!
Hello, my name is Nick Dace, and I have a question actually for Harry. With Zoe, I can look at Zoe and say that I know that, you know, if someone told me Zoe was a female, I'd automatically know that Zoe was a gay person. But when I look at Harry, Harry looks like the average guy at work, the average person that comes to my church, the average person that takes his kids to the park. And so it's a very big confusion, because how am I supposed to know that you're gay without coming up to you to ask you? Mm-hmm. Because there's not one sign about you that tells me that you're gay.
Well, I mean,
until you open your mouth.
Yeah, to open my mouth, of course.
Right.
But at the same time, like you said, you don't work with me. Like you said, you're not around me. So people who do work with me know, because I express myself like that. People, my family know. But, you know, like you said, if you don't know me, you just look at me, I do look like the average person. But you got to realize, gay, there's no look for gay. You see?
So would you say this is why, the reason I asked this question is because women are being, having to have to look at life and with these down low guys that look normal, average. And like I say, with a female that chooses to be, as I've learned the word would be, a stud, I can tell that this person, their lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I meet people in a bar that's dressed like you, that's in a suit and tie, and he's having a conversation with me, coming on to me. At the same time, he knows in his head he's gay. So how would I know? Is there a certain sign? Do we women need to, you know, throw up deuces, aces, or what to find out when we talk to a man to know that this person is down low? Is there a sign that you guys have that you give each other that lets another man in the room know that you're gay without opening your mouth?
I mean, like I said, gay, there's no certain look for gay. There's no certain actions. I mean, there's certain signals for a female, for a straight female's perspective. You may not pick up on them, but that's on the man's fault. And that's, like I'm gonna tell you, it's a shame that they play females. You know, try to come on to them, and in their mind they know they're gay. I mean, it's gonna happen. The best thing I could say is, you know, if you see the signs, which there will always be a sign. It may not be something you may know, but if you feel something in the back of your mind, you see something that's saying, hey, that's questionable, go with that gut feeling, you know. Don't sit there and ignore it or say, you know, he's just feminine or he just had these feminine ways. Go with your gut feeling and ask questions, you know.
Okay. My other question is to Zoe. As I heard in the conversation earlier, you have a child, and I would just ask you, is that a female or a male? And with that, how does your child accept that situation, your lifestyle?
Well, I actually have two children, male and female, and they've been acceptable to it. I haven't really had any problems, you know, with them just actually hating me, you know, as a parent, because I still show that motherly affection. All my motherly do is, so I really can't say that they actually just have a problem, you know, with